Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to watch some more Dark. We're on season 1, episode 10. This is the finale. And I'm lost. If you've been following along, I have no idea who is what anymore and when they are and what they have in relation to whatever the heck is going on. So no, I have a little bit of a clue, but I'm probably wrong on everything I'm saying or predicting or connecting or whatever you want to call it. But we're going to go ahead and watch this season finale, see if we get any final answers, and kind of go from there. If you haven't paid attention to the last two episodes, I'm congested. I've got a sinus infection going on top of I'm still popping positive for COVID, even though I feel fine. I've felt fine ever since I had the beginning of the symptoms Sunday night on the 26th of February. I had the body aches on that started middle of my shift of work, which is telework, so we're good. But it started mid shift that Monday, and the body aches were terrible. I called in sick Tuesday, went to the doctor, got confirmed with COVID that day. I tested, did a home kit Monday, and it was negative. So Tuesday the 28th was my first official positive test. Did my Paxlovid, did my quarantine, even paid extra to have the groceries put in my trunk so I didn't have to interact with anybody. And I wasn't able to pick my own produce, which drives me nuts, but I did it. And this is currently Saturday, the 11th, March 11th. And as of Thursday evening, I was still popping positive for COVID. So my doc said I can do whatever as long as I've got my mask on. So I did chores earlier, and as the day has gone on, the congestion has gotten worse, and I've got the sniffs and a little bit of cough from the drainage, and I'm a sinus infection chronic type of person. So I've got meds in my cabinet, but I'm waiting until all of the antibiotic for the cat bite is out of my system. So you're going to have to deal with nasally me. And it's not even my sexy voice laryngitis. So it's just nasally. It's naughty me. So that's what's going on. It's March 11th. We've had a week of warm, dry weather. Now temperatures have dropped. We're going to have snow and ice tonight and tomorrow. And I think they said up to an inch of snow. So not a lot, but still from going from nice weather, not having to wear a coat to snow. I mean, this is all I had this on today when I did my errands in no coat, and I was fine outside, not chilly at all until evening came. So the pollen, the hot and cold, sinus infection. I figured there's no point in doing another COVID test until I can at least breathe through my nose again. I told I told my boss, I said my body holds on to things like there's no tomorrow. I hold on to grudges. I hold on to weight. I hold on to COVID. Bruises take forever to heal. I mean, this cat bite, you can kind of see the bruise that's still there. And that was Monday night, Tuesday morning, early Tuesday, 4:30 in the morning Tuesday, that my cat bit me before I got tested for the COVID. So that's how long my body holds on to bruises. Like if they ever pull blood, I know I'm going to have a bruise for a couple of weeks. Usually. Every once in a blue moon, they don't leave a bruise, but usually it's a nice big old circle. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. It's a nice big old circle like that, usually. All right, and I got sidetracked again. So, for those of you that watch every episode, I apologize. Let's go ahead and get into it, see what's going to happen, see if we get the answers I've been asking all along. There's going to be a cliffhanger because there's more seasons. So I'm assuming there's going to be a cliffhanger. But let's go ahead and find out what happens. Does Oryx stay jailed up in the past? What is Bartish doing for Noah? Is Hannah going to keep telling lies? Let's check it out. And this one is called Alpha and Omega. So the beginning and the end. And this is called, oh, this isn't the title. This is a title screen. The day of Mikkel's disappearance. So are we going to find out that there was something more going on? Huh. Oh, because we don't know what Grandpa was doing. We know that Grandpa kept disappearing and they kept finding him in the woods. So are we going to find out Grandpa's role and who is Grandpa really? I'm sure Grandpa is one of the people that we've been seeing. I'm sure that bearded guy is one of the people we've been seeing, and they've probably said, and I just totally missed it, but hopefully we get some connections. Oh, back to the truck stop. Trailer. That's what I was trying to think of. The trailer has the radiation containers. That's Peter. Oh, this is the day of the disappearance. So it's true that he wasn't there. I mean, he was there, but he didn't do anything with her. And she said it had been a year. Are we going to find out what the ground cellar has to do with stuff? Did he just slap himself? Oh, a time rip. So the boys from the 80s are dropped through something. Now, how did he get all of his DNA off of him if he's doing CPR on him? I know they've got DNA in 2019. Oh, he's got a...
It's to do with your son.
Oh, Tronte's grandpa? No, 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 no. Tronte's the other grandfatherly. Yeah. Okay.
All of a sudden, he was just there.
Fell from the sky. Who else is there?
Someone's here.
Ah, Claudia. So she's the one that fills them in.
But first we must take Mads to the place where he needs to be found.
So, starting to get some info. Claudia is filling them in, so it's probably stuff she's learned through the nuclear plant stuff. But what all does she know? What did she have Alexander slash Boris do for her? Yeah, okay. Maybe start to get some answers. This was the day he killed himself, right? Or, no, it was a year before. Oh, he's dreaming of Mikkel. That was creepy. So we're no longer on the day of the disappearance. So is she Helga's sister? Or no, father-in-law. Is Peter Helga's brother? Because that would explain why they're both Dopplers. Peter's a Doppler, right? Is the Doppler cabin, the cabin had Doppler on it? Or are they just like cousins or something like that? I don't think even a genogram would help you with keeping it all straight. That's right, Jonas stayed in that overnight in the past. So is Grandpa Jonas? Does she know the whole truth? Well, she did read the letter, but what did she know before the letter?
But you live in the here and now. Who knows what the future will bring?
We already talked about the
I
here
just
and
want
now.
things to go back to normal.
Yeah, but the magic I want to do can't be done.
Meaning what exactly?
Go back home.
I just want to wake up. Maybe I'm both.
Alright, so we are getting back to Auric.
My name is Egon Tiedemann.
That was a song from the 80s. I can promise you, you won't like it very much.
That was the song that was on the boombox
Tell
when
me, why did you kill those
Tiderman walked in on Auric.
And you realize what a pathetic piece of shit you are!
Auric is not helping his case. Bearded guy. Oh, no, Bartosz.
I waited for you.
School fight. Yard fight.
Get the fuck out of here!
Can't ban him from school.
It's not just the past that influences the future. But
How's the
future
battery
can
that full
also
still?
influence the past. I wouldn't have been able to build it. Quite a paradox.
That's interesting.
These openings.
The radioactive isotope cesium.
So now we know what the nuclear plant has to do with it.
That port allows it to generate a Higgs field. And that in turn would increase the cesium's mass.
Higgs boson?
By tomorrow, it'll be different than this.
Is he going back to the 50s?
Charlotte, listen. I have to talk to you.
Later. I have to go. Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Something's gonna happen. Is she going to go up to the cave? The cabin. That's not her car. Is that Peter? I can't remember what car he has. Helga. I don't know why I have such problems with his name. So this means we're in 86.
You must think I'm someone else. I've said that before.
Does he have his ear?
Everything Noah says to you, it's just a lie. He's not the chosen one, and you're not the chosen one. And he doesn't want to save the world from evil. He is pure evil.
Show us
Today
his
is the
ear.
day,
Oh, don't cover
the
up Grandpa's
beginning
ear.
and the end. Don't go making the same mistakes I made.
Now, do we see the ear? Yeah. Okay. So wait a minute. If Grandpa is Helga, but Helga is also the one that pulled the drugs out of the water with Auric. Well, Auric pulled the drugs out of the water. Helga had the gun on Auric, and Auric thought he killed him in 53. I think I just got lost. Are there two Helgas in the same universe? Different ages, but same universe? I'm lost. This isn't helping so far. And I'm wondering if he's going to go back and bring Mikkel back through the door and take the chance on whether he survives that or not.
With who?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's going to go back to the past and get Mikkel. She has good concern to have that look on her face.
So who's next?
So he didn't learn from himself.
Jonas Conwell.
Do they know what time to pull Jonas? That's Charlotte, right? Microfiche. Remember using that a lot in college. He recognizes him. She recognizes him. There's that breathing music again. Are they going to kill Oric in the past? Which is why we had that whole spiel about it only works when they're young and before they're dead. So Noah's preventing people from trying to correct course. But Bearded Guy is trying to correct course. He's in the room.
Who are you? Why did you lock me in here?
Let me out. I can't. It's the
Why
only way
not?
for things to become normal again.
Who are you?
You don't know?
Bartosz.
You will carry that letter for almost 33 years before you finally pass it on. To yourself.
He's his own father? I thought Mikkel was his father.
I am you. My name is Jonas Conwald. I sent you that letter. Or should I say, I sent it to me. Everything that you experience, I've already experienced. We can't overcome what's deep inside us.
Stop it. Stop.
When did he come to that conclusion?
No more, please.
I've seen things no one should ever see.
So it wasn't his father that left the letter. Why was it signed Mikkel if it wasn't from him? So I guess they finally get something right, because if Jonas leaves himself in there and doesn't end up with the burned eyes and busted out eardrums and a speckled look, something must have worked right. So is he going to get through to himself and he releases Jonas? So the song's kind of like a signal to him. Maybe not. That's Noah's car. I think you got a concussion there. Does it have suicide doors on it? Is that Grandpa?
We belong to the light. Don't ever forget that.
But do you really?
Some things we do have a dark nature. No matter how inhumane it seems to us.
It is, Grandpa.
No matter what sacrifices are demanded of us. Time is an infinite field.
Is Bartosz Noah? Is he going to put it in the hallway? Put it in the middle and then turn around and get back out?
Call my name.
It's actually earthquaking instead of just the lights. It's snowing. Is the bunker room the ground cellar? Jump through, Jonas. Switch places. Now, question. While Yasin was with Eric, that's why he keeps putting his rain hood up just like Bearded Guy. It's because he is Bearded Guy. Thinking of patterns and stuff. Gas mask, guns. This isn't the same ground cellar that Helga was in, though. We're in 2019, right? Because it was snowing for Claudia. The whole web thing was 2019. What was bombed? That wouldn't be from a nuclear disaster. Big truck.
On the ground, now! Where am I? What year is it?
That's what I want to know. Is that Regina? Oh, we're in the future.
Welcome to the future.
I don't think I got any answers. So we talked about the Trinity Knot and the 3 years, 33 years apart, 66 years total. But now we're in the future. Looked like they got some design concepts from Marvel. Now I think I've seen some of those design concepts. Well, the the blades being this way instead of this way. That's how Osprey planes, their blades go up to lift up and stuff. Although it hadn't turned to go forward, kind of thing. So I don't know, but at any rate, I'm guessing it's another 33 years. So 2019 plus 33, 19 plus 33, 12, 2052. That's what year I'm guessing we're in. So the whole thing with which came first, the chicken or the egg, the question of is it a man who dreamed he was a butterfly or a butterfly that dreamed it was a man? And similar type of questions are coming about. Oric is in 53, and Charlotte saw that. I'm wondering if she's going to tell Katarina next season as she's wrapping her head around everything. Peter was showing her the black hole. I thought Helge looked different when he held the gun to Oric. I thought he had uh, short but long, curly hair, more fro-ish, kind of like, and I'm probably mixing up stuff, but that's okay. But kind of that scene that I'm remembering, that Helgi, I thought looked more like Jerry from The Walking Dead with his hair down, not up in a ponytail. And I might be because I can't even remember editing now what he looked like. So I don't know if that's me dreaming it was that actor instead, and it wasn't really, and it's been this other actor the entire time. I thought he looked different. Noah says he's working for God, kinda. Yeah, he says he's working for God, but then has all this kind of double talk going on and believes he's doing this for a good reason and preventing people from trying to correct things. Although Noah said there is no free will, everything's planned. So, I don't know. Grandpa Helgi killed himself, stopping himself in 86. So he won't be able to get back to 2019. So I wonder if Peter and Charlotte will figure that out. Am I right in that Bartosz is Noah? Because the way he said his name to Helgi in the bunker room, he said something to the effect of "and I'm Noah," but it sounded like that wasn't his. The way he presented it made it sound like that wasn't his actual name. I don't know what to make of season one, but I can finish watching Blind Wave and seeing what they catch on to that I didn't, and the connections that they make that I didn't. That's one advantage to watching with friends because you can bounce things off of each other right then and there. Whereas it's just me, myself, and I. And sometimes I get that tunnel vision. I get stuck on a path and I can't see any other path. But if I had somebody to say, no, 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 you missed this, then my brain could undo whatever it is. But uh, I I like the show. I'm intrigued by it. I'm intrigued by it. Just had a coughing fit. But I'm lost. And they give us enough information to keep us drawn in, but they're like, "Oh, no, we don't want to give you too much info." So, yeah, I don't know what to say about the show. A lot of it goes over my head, I think. All right. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.